Hey guys, I have a couple more packages to open, so let's get into it. Ooh, this is a big book. Okay, so I bought the Australia Anthology because I've really wanted it. I just think that this is super cool. It has like a bunch of different authors in it with like novellas. It's a big book. Like, it would have been cool if it was signed, but that's okay. Just with me buying the book, some of the profits go to the Australia fires, so that is perfectly okay. And then the fact that I can also read these is just even better. So we have Penny Reid, Meredith Wild, Carly Phillips, Serena Simone, Emma Scott, Susan Stoker, Kennedy Ryan, Willow Astor, Skye Warren, Kylie Scott, Althea Romink, Willow Winters, A.L. Jackson, Julia Kent, Rebecca Yarros, Nana Malone, Gianna Darling, Emma Hart, Shell Bliss, Noelle Adams, A. Zavarelli, Jenica Snow, Dylan Allen, Audrey Carlin, Robin Covington, Mary Catherine Gibbard, Melanie Moreland, Parker S. Huntington, Tegan, Julie Ann, Annabelle Joseph, Sienna Aaron, Michelle Hurd, Brighton Walsh, Tamsin Parker, and Pam Goodwin, and Katie McGee. So lots of books in here. I'm super excited to read these. I know so many of these authors, so this is just going to be great. And we have a book from Megan. So this is No One Ever Has Sex on Christmas Day by Tracy Bloom. The most hilarious romantic comedy you'll read this Christmas. So I put this book on my list because of the title and because of the blurb at the top. I am planning to read so many Christmas books this year to get me, or like to help me get me into the Christmas spirit. All of December I'm going to be reading Christmas books. So I'm super excited to have another one that I can read. This book just looks hilarious. Like, I don't even know what it's actually about, but it just looks hilarious. Don't you always plan the perfect Christmas? Don't you always think it will be the best one ever? And doesn't something always come along and screw it up? Katie's been stuck in the office away from her family, so she wants it all. Snow, fake or real, the Michael Bublé Christmas album, whatever it takes. There's only one thing missing as far as her husband Ben is concerned. Another baby to complete their family. But Katie isn't so sure she's ready yet. Ben may be playing the role of Master Elf in the preschool negativity, but he is struggling to master his own family life. With romantically challenged friends, an ex who refuses to go away, and Katie's mom's 64-year-old boy toy thrown into the mix, Christmas looks like it could be going off the rails. Never mind family planning. Can Katie and Ben even plan to make it to the end of Christmas Day? Okay, so this sounds really funny. It's kind of giving me Four Christmases vibes with Vince Vaughn and Reese Witherspoon. It just sounds really great, and I'm super excited to own this. I cannot wait to read all of these Christmas books that I have, you guys. It's gonna be amazing. Hey guys, it's Katie again. I'm back with a couple more packages. I'm sure there'll be more today. But so far I have 2 to open. One of them looks pretty thick, so let's get into it. So this is from Dominique. So this is a Rooftop Crew novel. This is number 2 in the series. This is A Royal Mistake by Piper Rain. If you guys don't know now, I am collecting all of Piper Rain's books. I think I'm almost there. I think I have like less than 10, so it's really exciting. This book has 270 pages. He's not your average Joe from the corner bar. He's the heir to the crown. I should know. I've followed him for years. Not in a stalkerish way. Magazines and online gossip blogs are fair game when you're royalty. But I do know every detail about him, down to the brand of boxer. All my studying of the man who plays a starring role in my dreams pays off when I win a dinner with him. As if that wasn't enough, he barters a deal with me that has him moving into my spare guest room. I forgot that fairy tales don't exist though, because just as I'm about to get everything I want, including the prince, I find out there's someone in Prince Adrian Mark's life I don't know. His fiancé. Okay. This sounds full of drama, and I love it. I cannot wait to read this book. It's gonna be so exciting. I just love Piper Rain's books, so I need to just have like forever to read them. Oh, I'm so excited. Hey guys, I told you we'd be back, so we have 2 more. We'll probably be back again tonight, but let's do these ones now. This is from Kelly. This is A Pizza My Heart by Tegan Hunter. So this is another book that I needed for this series. So now I have 3 books in this series. I have I Need You Tonight and A Slice of Love. And then this one just came now. Super exciting. I think I have a couple more coming, but we will see. So this is by Tegan Hunter. It is a slice novel. This book has 251 pages. Most people would probably be embarrassed to land themselves back in their hometown and working at a pizzeria after an ugly divorce. Not me. It's home, and I have one last shot to make Wren Daniels see me as more than just her brother's best friend. When the opportunity to show her what's been right in front of her this whole time presents itself, I take it, holding nothing back this time. Wren thinks we're pretending, but there's nothing fake about the way I feel. After all, she's always had a pizza in my heart. These books just sound so cute. I wish that I had like a million more eyes so that I could just read all of these books. I have so many books and I absolutely love it. But yeah, this is from Kelly, so thank you very much, Kelly. I'm super excited to have all of these books. This is from Carol. This is The Roommate Disagreement by Letty Harper. I have wanted this book for so long now. It's actually a lot thicker than I thought it was, so that's exciting. No sex, no dating, no falling in love. I love this cover. Okay, so item 1. Divorced man seeks female roommate for companionship. Cash Nicholson isn't looking for a girlfriend, but he wants to come home to someone after a bad day at work. Item 2. Single mother needs apartment. Jade Robertson is desperate and her best friend's couch just isn't going to cut it anymore. Item 3. No surprises. Romance, work, pasts. Agreements aren't promises. Sounds really good. The back has a bunch of crumpled up notes. So this book has 346 pages. So it's a pretty decent sized book. Oh, I am so beyond excited for this book. This is from Andrea. This is literally one of my all-time favorite books. I heard about this book from Chandler Ainsley, and at first I was like, this seems really interesting. And then it got like more into the book and I was like, I don't know if I can read this. But then I was like all for it. Like, this book just takes you on a major roller coaster ride and I love it. So if you guys don't know, this is a taboo romance. It is about this couple, younger couple, that is together and they end up moving in with his father, and then stuff happens and she ends up getting together with the dad. So, and I know you're probably like, ugh, what? Read it. Just read it. It is an amazing book. I love it so much. I am so happy to finally own this book. I need to reread it now. Just like, done. Ooh, chocolate. We got some chocolate. I know it's not a book, but love chocolate. This is from Carol. I am going to give the white ones to my husband because I don't like those ones. And I'm going to eat the other ones. Nom, nom, nom. This is from Tanya. This is Cheesy on the Eyes by Tegan Hunter. I have put my Tegan Hunter collection right here now because they no longer fit on my Audrey Carlin shelf. So now I have 4 books for this series. I'm not sure how many more there are, but that is a pretty good amount. Let's see. So there's 5, so I need 1 more book. Donut, Let Me Go. That's the last one I need. Okay, so yeah. Cheesy on the Eyes by Tegan Hunter. Dating is hard. Dating in a small town? Impossible. Leave it to my little brother to come back home announcing he knocked up his fiancée and the wedding has been moved to next month. When he tries to set me up with one of his football buddies, I tell him I'll be bringing my own +1. Only problem? I'm hopelessly single. Enter Sullivan Scott, aka my hero. We strike a deal. He'll pretend to be my boyfriend and I'll use my mechanic skills to help him fix his boat. That's it. No funny business and definitely no feelings involved. Sully's quiet and reserved, and I've been told I'm too much to handle on a good day. We're opposites, and neither of us is looking for anything serious. I'm certain we can keep this strictly platonic. As always, sounds amazing. This is from Liddell. It says, create the life you love. It's very pretty. It has a little pink tassel with some beads. That is beautiful. So thank you very much, ladies. I cannot wait. Hey guys, it's kind of cold today, so I'm wearing my shawly type poncho thing. So this is from Kelly. It is The Holly Date by Monica Murphy. This is another book that I'm planning to read next month. I have a lot of Christmas books to read, but that is perfectly okay because that's what I want my December to be filled with, is just Christmas books. So yeah, pretty excited for this one. It looks super cute. I've never read a book by this author, so that's pretty exciting. This book has 238 pages. Okay. Candace Gaines loves Christmas. Not only does she bask in the twinkling lights, sing Christmas carols, and go crazy with the decorations, she's also in the giving spirit, donating much of her time and wealth to various charities in the local area. Charlie Sullivan despises Christmas, though it keeps his family afloat, considering they own Sullivan Family Christmas Tree Farm, the main provider for Christmas trees on the Monterey Peninsula. He'd much rather work among the trees versus have to deal with people. But Charlie's parents are taking on more platonic projects, and as their oldest child, they want him to be their official public representative. He just has to play nice and convince everyone he's not a total holiday hater. When Charlie's mom asks Candace to accompany him to a variety of holiday parties and events, she reluctantly agrees. She thinks Charlie is a big old Grinch, but is determined to change his mindset and help him spread Christmas cheer. Charlie finds Candace too chatty, too sweet, too much. Do people like her really exist? Why, yes. Yes, they do. The more time they spend together, along with a few kisses under the mistletoe, the more they start to like each other. Hopefully Charlie can convince Candace he doesn't have a heart that's 2 sizes too small before the bell drops on New Year's Eve. This sounds really cute. I am super excited for this book. Okay, so these are from Tanya. So we have the pens that I wanted for my book planner thing. And then we also have Forever. Oh, it's number 5. Okay, I'll have to figure out what the other ones are, but Seaside number 5 by Rachel Van Dyken. This is a novella. Because it is the 5th one, I'm not going to read the back, but this is from Tanya along with the pens. These are from Kelly. So we have another pen that I wanted for my planner. So I think I have all of the pens that I wanted for my planner now. So that's perfect because it is coming soon. And we also have Room Hate by Penelope Ward. I've wanted this book for a while. It's actually really big. This book has 271 pages. Sharing a summer house with a hot as hell roommate should be a dream come true, right? Not when it's Justin, the only person I've ever loved, who now hates me. When my grandmother died and left me half of the house on Adnick Island, there was a catch. The other half would go to the boy she helped raise. The same boy who turned into the teenager whose heart I broke years ago. The same teenager who's now a man with a hard body and a hard-ass personality to match. I hadn't seen him in years, and now we're living together because neither one of us is willing to give up the house. The worst part? He didn't come alone. I'd soon realized there's a thin line between love and hate. I couldn't see through that smug smile. Beneath it all, the boy is still there. So is our connection. The problem is, now that I can't have Justin, I've never wanted him more. This sounds really good. She's really good at the enemies to lovers thing, so I'm really excited for that. We have a book from Laudel. So this is Falling for My Brother's Best Friend by Piper Rain. This book has 310 pages. Let's say you're an independent, self-sufficient woman who runs the family company and you find yourself falling for your little brother's best friend. Now, more than ever, you need to count all the reasons why you need to abandon falling. Abandon falling 1. He's a womanizer, hasn't had a serious relationship a day in his life, and changes women more often than he changes the sheets. Abandon falling number 2. He's never serious. He cracks one-liners mostly at your expense. Abandon falling 3. When things go wrong, he seems unfazed and always remains in control. It's so annoying. Abandon falling number 4. He has tattoos. Lots of them. Everywhere. Not to mention, he owns a tattoo parlor. Damn it, why doesn't that sound like a bad thing anymore? Abandon falling number 5. There's a growing list of how different you two are. You can't get along for 15 minutes. A lifetime together would land one of you in prison. Keep repeating those reasons and drown yourself in work. Pretend you don't notice his good qualities and how enticing he looks without a shirt. And do not, I repeat, do not agree to live with the man while your place is being repaired from blood damage. Trust me, even the strongest of us can only forgo temptation for so long. This sounds so good. This is one of my favorite tropes. So, really excited. Plus it's a Piper Rain, so... Okay, so... This is from Rachel. This is The Little Shop on Silver Lining Street, an absolutely unforgettable Christmas romance by Emma Davies. I am like really into Christmas romances this year, so it seems that I'm just buying like every one that I can find. So this book has 312 pages. Daisy Turner has worked at Buchanan's family jewelers since the day she finally escaped her troubled home. With a unique talent for matching the perfect piece of jewelry to any romantic milestone, she painstakingly polishes each stunning creation every morning and safely locks them away each night, longing for the day she'll have a love story to call her own. But everything changes one day in December, when the owner announces she is retiring. She will leave the shop to whichever of her 3 sons creates the perfect piece of Christmas jewelry for Daisy. In danger of losing the job that once saved her, Daisy is catapulted out of her comfort zone as each of the brothers sweeps her off her feet to find out what her heart truly desires. Between ice skating, starlit shopping, and cozy candlelit dinners, it's only handsome and guarded youngest brother, Kit, who really seems to be listening, because Daisy has a secret. Every night when the shop closes, she lays out her tools in neat rows and creates sparkling designs of her own. As Christmas Day approaches, Daisy's growing feelings for Kit fill her with confidence she never knew she had. But as the brothers present their elaborate gemstone masterpieces, she's in for the shock of her life. Was Kit using her to get ahead in the competition all along, or has he truly worked out the one thing she has always longed for? So this sounds like it is going to be a lot of fun to read. So excited for this.